Greetings, people of the internet. This is Scott with Serkworks, and today we're going to try to get in the holiday spirit. And it's that season, so did some of the Christmas decorations, put up the lights in my house and everything like that. And so I thought, why not do some Christmas sketch cards? And what better subject to pick than the Rankin and Bass Christmas specials? Those are probably some of my all-time, if not my all-time favorite Christmas specials. Of course, you gotta throw like the Charlie Brown Christmas and stuff like that in there, which I actually got out and I saw the Peanuts movie, and I was pleasantly surprised. It was because I was worried because the 3D animation and everything, if that was gonna really work with what we kind of know from Peanuts, but they did a good job with it. So I would, if you're a Peanuts fan, I would definitely recommend going out and check that out. But anyway, as far as the Rankin and Bass specials, I did some of these like last year, and there was some requests to do some more of them. So last year I think I did the Heat Miser and the Cold Miser and the Bumble. So today I'm going to do some other ones, and this is Sam the Snowman from Santa Claus is Coming to Town, and of course voiced by Burl Ives. And if I love his Christmas music, Holly Jolly Christmas, all that stuff. So this is a fun one to do here. I'll probably continue. I don't know if I'll continue to do some more Christmas themed cards throughout the month of December. I'm one of those people that I don't want to see anything Christmas until December, but then once finally December rolls around, then all bets are off and we can do all this stuff. So I got a lot of stuff to do, because usually I do like a custom Christmas card that I send out and everything. Actually, I just messed up on this card. You can see I put the chain where the umbrella was supposed to be. But I should be able to fix that. So I gotta get on that. I actually have a convention coming up. If you're watching this, probably by the time I post this, I'll probably be there, because I'm going to head out. I've got a convention to go to. If you happen to be in the Phoenix area, specifically Glendale, Arizona, where the Cardinals football team play at their stadium, I'll be there this weekend. I have lots of cool stuff to sell there, and I guess I'll probably just bring these cards along with me, so you can pick these up, and a bunch of other sketch cards along with all my other prints and things like that. So yeah, you might want to come and check me out if you happen to be in the area. And this is the weekend of December 4th. So anyway, what was I going to say? I was going to say something else before I get distracted with that. But yeah, a lot of preparations, a lot of things going on. So after this convention, I really got to start designing that Christmas card. And I don't know, I usually pick a theme, and I haven't really thought about it this year. Star Wars is coming up, so maybe a Star Wars theme, or maybe even Peanuts. Maybe have me and my family like drawn as Peanuts characters or something like that. But we'll see. I already did one where we were kind of like in the Rankin and Bass style, and I've done so many of them. I've been doing these for so long, but I always like get down to the wire, and then of course you got to send them out in time and everything. But so got to start thinking about that. But if you want to take this is funny. So in researching the cards, looking for pictures of the characters and everything, I went to the Rankin and Bass. I assume this is the official Rankin and Bass site. It's rankinandbass.com. And if you want to like go in a time machine and take a trip back to 1995, this site is, I was just thrown back when I looked at it, because this is, like I said, I think it's the official Rankin and Bass site. But if you want like a master class on how not to design a website, it is like, seriously, like, it just reminds you of back in 1995 when the internet was new and people were just throwing, I don't even know how to describe it. You got to see it to believe it. So I'll probably put a link, but I mean, it is just, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the story is behind it. It sounds like the person that put the website together had written a book on Rankin and Bass and everything, and probably just, kind of a labor of love, but definitely not a graphic designer. And that was kind of the thing. I think in the beginning when the webs first started to take off, I mean, just everyone was just um, trying to figure out how to do all this stuff, and just, I mean, yeah, I don't know. It's a sight to behold. So if you want to, like I said, if you want to go back in the Wayback Machine and see what websites used to look like back when the internet was just, just getting started, you gotta check out rankinandbass.com. It's, man. Anyway, so here, this one is Yukon Cornelius, of course, and from what? Yeah, from I think he yeah from I think he's from Santa Claus is Coming to Town, or is it Rudolph? It's Rudolph. Sorry, I'm getting these mixed up. They all seem to kind of run in together. And I think next week I might want to do some of the villains. I would, we did that with the He-Man last week. We did the heroes and then the villains. So these are, mostly, I guess these are heroes. And even when you do the villains, I mean, it's like pretty much every villain from a Rankin and Bass special in the end eventually becomes good. So, but there's some fun ones. Like I said, I did the Heat Miser and the Cold Miser last year. Um, but yeah, who else is left to do? Who else can I do? What are some other villains from Rankin and Bass? There's the Burgermeister Meisterburger from, he's from Santa Claus is Coming to Town, I'm pretty sure. And now I'm beginning to think, was Sam the Snowman? Was he from Santa Claus is Coming to Town, or was he from Rudolph? Maybe he was from Rudolph. And it's been a while since I've seen these. I've got to go back and watch some of these. I wish I had them on DVD. I usually get, like, I've got the Netflix DVD where they'll send you DVDs. So usually I just order them. But I don't own, I haven't bought like a Blu-ray or DVD in forever. One, because I just don't have a lot of time to watch stuff. But there's certain movies that I would like to own and just have. The other ones I'll just rent whenever I want. But I didn't like my favorite movie last, and we're going on crazy tangents. We're not even talking about Christmas or sketch cards, but like my favorite movie last year was definitely was Mad Max Fury Road, and I didn't even buy that one. And that's one that I could watch like over and over again. So maybe I'll have to go out and get that, or maybe ask for it for Christmas or something. But really haven't bought a DVD or Blu-ray in forever. But these are ones that I wouldn't mind owning, just because they're evergreen. You can watch them again and again, and at least I can, and they're just, if I was gonna say if you grew up with them, but I think everyone kind of grows up with them, because I believe most of them came out probably before I was born. But when they keep rerunning them, and even now, I think most kids today are still even familiar with these. They just, they keep replaying them and everything. So we'll wrap up Yukon Cornelius, and then the next one, I'm gonna sketch one of my favorites. It's kind of one of the lesser known, and there's sort of two iterations of this character. I think in it must have been one of the Frosty movies, because it was a 2D animation, and for that was kind of the weird thing, is like most of the Rankin and Bass, the Christmas stuff was all stop motion, and really cool stuff. But then the Frosties were always like 2D animation. But Jack Frost in one of the Frosties, I forgot, I think it was one of the sequels, it wasn't the first one, was like the villain. And he kind of had this sort of the same look, like the same outfit and everything. But but this one, the one I'm doing here, is actually from the Jack Frost stop motion, where he was actually not a villain but a hero and everything, and it was one that I must have had like on VHS or recorded it off the TV, or I used to watch that one all the time, and I really liked it, and I'll have to go back and see if I like it as much now, because they don't, like I said, they don't replay it as much as the other ones. It's not as popular, so I don't know if that just means just because just the character isn't as popular as like Frosty or Rudolph, because there's the songs and everything like that. But I'll have to see how it goes. But yeah, it was because I mean, Rankin and Bass did do a lot of like 2D stuff, but it was just always weird that Frosty, for whatever reason, was like the only Christmas special that was 2D animated that I can think of. I don't know if there were any other ones, but I'd like to see. I would love to see like a stop motion Frosty cartoon. I mean, they could just pretty much. Yeah, that's a weird thing about reboots and things like that. You don't want them to reboot it, but they could. I think they could take the same story and do it as stop motion, and I'd like to see that. Just so I don't know, kind of all fits together, because they're, you know, the looks. Frosty just kind of seems like the odd one out, but anyway, so yeah, this is Jack Frost, and so thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you want to see more of these. Let me know if there's any other characters or whatever you want me to draw on Fan Art Fridays. Like, comment, and I'll see you guys later. And that is all.